Thank you. I'm breaking up a little bit, so I hope this works. When I first ran for public office, I ran as a precinct committeeman for Precinct 65, where I live here in Coeur Gulch. And I passed out, I printed the preamble to the Idaho State Republican platform. And that pretty much lays out my views on a lot of things. It gets into guns and abortion rights and not rights and whatever, and individual rights and everything. So anybody that really wants to know much about me can read the preamble to that, and it pretty much defines me as a candidate. I do have a voting record. I've been down there for a little while, and people can see how I voted. I always show up as well. I've only missed one day of voting. I had a problem with a knee replacement, and I had to miss some voting, but I'm always there. I show up for the votes. I'm very careful. I don't miss committees. I think it's very important to represent everyone in this district, and I do my very best to do that. Running for this office, my wife pointed out, I mentioned this on the last time, but it's been really important to me over these years, the difference between a statesman and a politician. And that's stuck with me. And I do my level best to always abide by this, because basically the definition of a politician is a person who has their eyes on the next election. And a statesman has his eyes on the next generation. And that pretty much defines my goal and my time, I believe, there in the State House, as I'm there to represent the next generation. As I said in my opening, I'm very concerned about the future, especially as we see cities defunding police, as was brought up earlier, different things. We see a lot of people coming to this area, partly because they're trying to get away from other areas where they're a little concerned about their safety, and I think rightfully so. So the legislature currently has done a really good job of making Idaho attractive to other people from other areas, and we need to try to manage the growth. We need to do some things, but yeah, I think overall, I would just appreciate people to look at my record, my voting record, and it is a conservative record. I am a proud conservative and a proud Republican. The preamble defines the Republicans, and it fits me really, really well. So apart from that, I really don't have a lot more to say. I appreciate the press for putting us on. I appreciate everyone who participated tonight. It's good to meet the folks, because this is such an unusual year. I haven't had the opportunity to meet my opponent. This is probably the closest we've come, and so this is a strange time we're living in. And so Teresa, same thing. I had never met you or anything, and of course I've known Doug, but nonetheless, it's been a privilege to be here tonight. It's been a privilege to serve the people in District 3, and if they choose to send me back, I've been very careful to outline the things I believe in and give them a clear choice on what I hope to do, and the decision is theirs, and that's the way this is supposed to work. So thank you very much for having us.